Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. With that run, double-check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Dallas Goddard, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Easy, 63 pass.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
These two teams had met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas.
It's so caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Here we go 47. Here we go 40. Here we go 46. Here we go going to 54. Wide in. Here we go going to 54. Going to 50. Hey, kill. 26.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
That's good for 28 yards. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Cowboys at 4 and 6 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Gets it underneath to Blue. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Blue is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
He'll try again. And this time he is in for a Cowboy touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back, 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, He's just got to throw this one away.
We're going to 54. 47. Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. George Pickens, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Eagles 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Barkley, inside handoff. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete.
Now, that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Anyway, I can hold you. 73.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Call it a gain of a yard. And that will bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. And oh, it's blocked. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
He's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
Yeah, the previous carry went pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll set up to throw.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw here. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now this thing gets marked where it went out of bounds, so they're going to have really good starting field position near midfield. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Dallas. 72 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead. For those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Quick throw complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Eagles 16.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Parker, we always talk about how important third down is, but I think first down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
A give to Barkley at the gun. It's a room to run now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play fake. Here's Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
At the Eagles' 7-yard line.
Yeah!
They go again with blue. And once again, they'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time. I think it's going to be different.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now Hurts is going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here's Prescott. Gets it underneath to Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Hurts. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
Throwing is Hurts. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
63. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
13 yards. First down, Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds it again, Saquon Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Back to throw again. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a fourth-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Cowboys 55, Eagles 37.
So So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Prescott. That'll be complete to do. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Prescott from the gun on third. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll throw again. Prescott. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now it's second and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Prescott from his end zone on third. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Prescott now. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Prescott. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
seconds to go.
They go with Blue between the tackles. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Cowboys, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.